singing She Bangs. Oh, speaking of She Bangs, man, we on the air. Hey, if you can hear me, if you can see me, that means it's another week of Our Opinion Podcast. You know, the crazy podcast talk about everything you talk about.
What up, though?
Without your opinion. Yeah, I'm voice 1.
Hey, yo, I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
What's the deal? Man, I'd be remiss if I didn't do this before anything. Shay,
Yes.
happy birthday.
I know, right?
We got out of here, man. Didn't wish you a happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy 50th birthday.
Wow.
Big 5-0.
Wow. 5-0?
Big 5.
Okay.
I was going
we
to
look
say
the same age. So how,
I was going to say 47, but you round
I'm
to the
just
nearest.
saying.
Oh,
It's all good though.
You
Yes,
look
I
good for
turned
your age.
37.
Auntie.
Yes,
How-
I turned 37.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How did you enjoy yourself, man?
I had a wonderful birthday. Like, seriously, from the morning of my birthday, actually the night before, it really started Wednesday.
Okay.
It really started Wednesday because at last minute, I just told a bunch of people, like, we go to my god sister's house, we bring my birthday in. Huh? What? Who just does this? And
The birthday
me.
girl.
And so we went and played cards and stuff, ate.
That's what's up.
And at
How was
midnight,
the
we
dinner?
turned up. Then dinner was amazing.
Then it was good.
Everyone who loves me showed up.
Wait, okay.
No. Not saying that.
okay.
Because some people couldn't make Thursday, so then they came Friday.
Okay,
Some
'cause I
people,
made
so they
Friday.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I use you as a date night. I said, babe, we going on a date. There was people there, though.
it's gonna be other people
But we
that
going
do
on
it, but
today.
we were.
I only got eyes for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I zoned out halfway through the day. I was just oh, yeah,
You
happy,
type of
happy
nigga-
birthday,
I
nigga.
mean,
Damn.
yeah. Oh yeah.
type of nigga
By the
that-
way, it is our birthday.
Propose at another nigga wedding.
I hate them kind of people.
Okay.
They're selfish, inconsiderate, and not thoughtful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, see,
Hey,
if I'm in on
run
it, that's
it up.
one thing. But if you just doing it on your own remission, yeah,
Run
no,
it
we got a
up,
problem.
bro. Run it
I'm
up.
already. I'm here to cry for somebody else.
Run it
You want me to
up,
cry
bro.
twice? That's gay.
But yeah, so shout out to everybody, all the love I got shown. I appreciate you all.
Nah, happy birthday, man. Happy
Yes,
birthday.
thank
what's
you.
up.
But we also,
Glad you enjoyed
got
your
another
birthday.
birthday coming up,
Voice to your birthday
Voice
is
2 birthday is tomorrow.
it's about 12 hours.
But when
Yeah, I
y'all
got a
see
couple
this,
hours.
it be done past one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Say happy birthday to your
Happy
boy.
birthday.
say happy birthday.
I said 12. It's really like 3.5.
Yeah, it's a few hours.
But yeah, I got to sell it for the,
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
record.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're still off 3 hours, too. But
It's
Talking
okay.
here.
At midnight,
That's why you voiced it.
he turns old.
The nigga birthday passed by the time you sitting there. Happy birthday,
He
man.
already gonna be a new
Yeah,
age.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
happy birthday.
Appreciate
30,
it.
35?
Trey 5, yes, sir.
Yeah.
35. Man.
He's lying, guys.
Who
He's really 40.
Who wore 35, man? What couple
KD.
players? KD?
Mm-hmm.
That's old school.
Old school 35. I can't think of nobody
Let's
dope.
see.
Yeah, that's
The old school basketball.
I don't know why
players.
that's like a thing for fellas. Like you don't want to have no weak numbers.
Yeah.
No, we ain't celebrating 12, bro. I just turned 12, man. I wait to 13, man.
That's how I was this year. I'm like, I'll do something on my 40th.
I had 34.
Kayla wanted to do
No,
like
that
a
wasn't
big party.
for 40,
She wanted to do something for the 35th.
35th.
She wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm
That's a
like,
milestone.
That's
though.
all. That I did something for my 35th. I won't actually do something big.
I probably run it back.
she
I had my
wanted to
first
do
party
like
at
a
30.
party, dress up, all that.
So 35, I'll probably do something big though.
What was
35.
Daryl Griffith?
Nah, keep
He
going.
not old
Yeah, keep
enough.
going. Yeah, he ain't- I don't know
Jason
what-
Collins. He not old
Ken
enough.
Griffey Jr., what was his number?
40 something, wasn't
Was
it?
he 45?
42 or 45.
So Larry Cannon, Brian Cardinal, Daryl Career, Les Hunter, Chris Kamen, and
Chris Kaman, I heard of him.
Cincinnatus Powell.
Yeah, just
I don't
Okay,
know.
Kevin Durant. It's fine.
Yep, I was like, KD, my dude. Yep, KD. Oh yeah, see, Daryl was a 1981 rookie of the year for Utah Jazz, so he was a throwback.
Daryl Dawkins,
No, Daryl Griffith.
he was 24, bro.
24. Yes.
24.
Okay.
24.
That is true.
I don't know what.
So
his
we'll
daddy
just say
was.
KD. You and your KD year.
KD,
KD,
year. That's a good year. Happy birthday though, man. Nonetheless, man.
Made it past your
Thank
dreams this year.
Yeah.
I did. That's true.
How old is I believe
5 years?
5 years. That's dope.
Yes.
4 years.
4 years. That's dope.
Yeah, 4 years.
Happy birthday to both of y'all.
Shout out and thank you to I Believe, man. I Believe is a lifestyle brand for anyone that believes in something greater than themselves.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to do a birthday party, man, don't do it small. I need you to do it big, man. Shout out and thank you to Autumn Fresh Cleaning Services, LLC. Where cleaning has a feel to it. For all your residential, your commercial needs, holler at them, holler at me, holler at us, man. Hey, we have been beating up. Pause because we physically don't beat women. Up on the women, man. We have been this episode. I think today is a great day. I think today is a great day to flip the script, man.
This inner Terrence Howard.
He
said beat. He said, you know.
When you for me, when I hear this, it's equivalent to seeing someone wear something the wrong way. Like, I don't really care for it no more because I see you wear it the wrong way. Like, it should be worn like this.
Okay.
But when I hear the words toxic masculinity.
You see my boy paced himself.
Okay, slow it down.
He put the trainer wheels on that thing. Man,
I got the earpiece in.
Masculinity.
All right, thank
Okay.
Conjunction junction.
What's your function? Hooked phonics works for him.
My boy, he took his time. He said, now this word is...
Sing, Brandon.
He been practicing all... He been practicing since last week.
When I hear that, man, I immediately... I don't want to say get on the defense.
Okay.
But I kind of get on the defense like, well, this ain't that. This is what I think makes me a man.
Okay.
These are the guidelines, the characteristics, those things that I think or that I deem important enough to make me masculine and make me a man.
Okay.
I guess I want to talk about it because I also think that there's a such thing as good and bad masculinity.
Okay.
So I guess I just want to open up and just when you guys hear that toxic masculinity, what comes to mind? What do you associate it with? What? Anything?
Right.
I looked at the ladies first because you're a lady and respectfully, not to be petty, but you know, all the ones that be slanging the word around. I just say, are you making dinner, babe? That's all I
think when people, that's an overused word, just like narcissist, like
Jesus.
Women's intuition.
Oh wow, well that's not.
Those are overused.
Proper context.
No, those are overused because there's some women who really don't even understand what women's intuition is.
Agreed.
So when they explain it, it's like, ma'am, no.
Agreed.
I need you as a woman to know what it is.
Get on board.
And not just be out here just saying anything. Because then what happens? We get lumped in a group. And now we all just don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But when I hear that, I just think of... I think of men that go on like a power trip when I hear it. Or like they... not think more of themselves... But it's like they think they're better than you and you're their woman. Like, you know, in that sense, when I hear that, yeah, go ahead and say it.
Cut him.
I hear you better see what I mean? Prime example. Wait till here. But yeah, like I said, it's an overused word, verbiage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Conjunction,
I believe it's overused for sure. I definitely believe it's overused.
I think of manipulation.
On
the women's side.
On the woman's side. Good night. You couldn't even say that in a full sentence. That's
they
how you know.
Using this to manipulate you, King.
Good night. I take my happy birthday back.
That's his truth.
I hope you have
birthday.
a bad birthday. Whose birthday?
I need to say birthday.
It's still my birthday. How about that?
I hope it rain on your birthday. And snow. No, I do. I think of manipulation though. On the man's part too. But yeah, that's what I think of. That's the word that comes to mind.
I think when I hear it, I think of kind of like we said, like a power trip. I think about I associate it with men that I've seen kind of just feel as if though
You heard it too.
That's my phone.
Okay, I'm like,
that's
somebody
my
phone
That's my
vibrate
phone.
hard.
Felt it.
Oh, did you?
Pause.
You felt his vibration? Oh,
felt his
okay.
vibration.
I was just holding it in my hand. I feel as if though I think I associate it with men who I associate it with men who kind of think like, hey, in order for me to be superior, I have to show you that, like a power trip. Mm-hmm. However, I do think that there are times and rooms where toxic masculinity doesn't belong here. I'll say it like this. I don't know if it's kind of grouped in the same thing. I don't believe in that whole notion. Oh, you a boy, man up. Nigga, the football just hit him in his nose at 20 miles per hour, bro.
I can
hurts.
see, but at the same time,
So here, this is what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
So I was just playing football with my son, both of my boys, and my oldest son, he headbutted my middle son, my younger son, in his nose, and he was like
you gotta
crying.
make sure his nose
so
ain't broke.
I said, what's wrong? Like, my nose hurt here, but he crying. I said, all right, go ahead, go through your emotions. Now, literally, let's walk it off. Like, now he's still crying, but let's walk. We pacing back and forth up the field. You good? All right, now nigga took his coat off. Now he mad. To me, that's, hey, I want to acknowledge that you have feelings.
Absolutely.
That you are hurting. Where does it hurt? Not just man up as because you're a man or you're a boy.
Yeah.
That don't belong here, bro. That's toxic. If I just be like, man up.
Suck
you
it
ain't
up.
supposed to. Yeah, you like. So when I hurt then, daddy, which is crazy because my daughter does that. She'll harm herself, bro.
I'm okay.
And get up like, I'm okay. No, sweetie. Where does it hurt? Right here. Like,
which
that
is
don't
also
belong
crazy
here,
though,
man.
because it's like but because you don't, and just from being around, I know you don't do the boys that way. So for her to just automatically feel like she can't have emotion, I don't know where it comes from. Because
I feel like it's for her. For my daughter, I think it's I don't know, man. I think it's like a pride thing for her or something. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm gonna say, you thinking maybe like she's the only girl, so she want to keep up.
Feel like she
with
got to
the
keep
boys.
up.
she got
yeah.
maybe.
But I don't move like that with the boys.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
be
I'm saying.
bro,
Like, it's not something that
I don't think that's healthy, man.
is broadcasted like, oh, you suck it up. Like, nah,
Yeah.
like where you get, like, why are you
Yeah.
picking up this type, and it's like, it's not a bad thing in a sense, but it also is, because she could really be hurting. And so instead of her saying like, I'm really hurting, she's like, I'm okay. Whole time, knee dislocated or something.
like bleed.
It's like,
But I'm also, this is going to sound weird to
Definitely
say.
live that.
And maybe I'll think about it later on and reword it. But the raw thought is, I don't got to do man shit to prove that I'm a man. Like,
Okay.
I don't have to, I can't say that. Wow. It's like, I suck it up. Whoa, wait a minute. I don't have to
Doesn't
harm.
make you a man.
It actually does not. I don't have to harm myself and then act like it didn't happen to prove I'm a man.
yeah.
I don't have to go through something
Pretend
and be
like
hurt.
you're not hurting.
Yeah, to prove that I'm a man,
Because you're
bro.
a man.
Like,
Like-
no, I can do other shit to prove that.
And I
Like-
think a lot of people have been brought up that way. Well, boys and men have been brought up that way, to where they feel like they can't be emotional, because if you emotional, oh, you soft. Oh,
Makes you
you be.
weak.
But it's like, like you said, a time and place for everything. So certain things, it's like, yeah, no, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then there's other times where it's like, all right, this is valid. Like, I get
However,
it.
in the same breath or in the same sentence, I do believe that there should be you should help tailor your young men's mannerism.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nigga, you hurt, but we ain't finna scream like that.
Okay, yeah.
Like, what are you
Like, why
doing,
you
bro?
Screaming
Like,
bloody murder.
Yeah, like, nigga, what is
the bass in that
So what would be the difference though?
Hey.
So what
What is going
You
on?
said you hit the high C, though.
Yeah,
You better
nigga, what is going on?
You better get in the basement.
Yeah, you up here screaming and crying.
Baritone.
Yeah, nigga, yo.
Wouldn't that be the same thing though?
Then that's when I'll get mad and look at it and be like, nigga, they ain't nothing but a shirt. Man, no.
But see, that would be a moment though.
But
wouldn't that be a moment to where it's like
it is because there's
a little scratch
because there's a masculine expectation.
Okay,
there is a expectation on masculinity, bro.
You on
like there is a. I think society, social media, and ancestors, if you will, have played a role in that. 100%. Because I had to tell my stepfather, who's my guy, happy birthday to him too. He just had a birthday too. One day that happened with my oldest son.
Babies around here.
Something happened to him, and he was crying. He was like, "Oh boy, man up." I'm like, "Hey, I don't teach that, bro. Let's identify the problem first, man. What happened, son? I did this and it hurt here. All right, let me see. All right, cool. How this feel? It's good. All right, man, it ain't that bad. Relax.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying coddle these young men to the point where we run into they every need when they hurt.
True.
However, we have to, in my opinion, we have to help them identify the emotion.
My favorite line that I usually use with children, and this is across the board, whether you're a boy or girl, like, are you bleeding? No. Are you dying? No.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
If nothing's broken, you're okay.
Get back in there, sport.
Go back, okay. Get back to it.
Get back in there, sport.
I had a moment. I wouldn't even say I necessarily had a moment, but my middle son broke his ankle over the summer. Had a cast on, went on vacation. He had sand all in his cast. We had a good time, but he walked on his ankle for like a week straight in pain. Without saying like he was hurt. He was really just limping. Hurting. And it happened at football practice. And it wasn't like I was saying like man up or whatever. Like we had the conversation like, you good? He like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. But I guess the pain just never went away.
Oh, it was getting worse.
Yeah. To where it's like he ended up talking to Kayla or whatever, like yeah, I'm hurting. She like really took him to the hospital. Nigga, whole ankle broke. Just walking around.
And he just walking around. He just limping around.
I felt horrible.
Man, come on, get the trash. It ain't hurting that bad.
Yeah.
Nigga is broke.
Your legs still look attached to me.
I felt horrible. Yeah.
Whole time, bone just sticking out somewhere in the corner.
You can walk on it, you good.
Yeah.
But it was just to speak to what you're saying though. Like, no, you definitely have to identify.
Yeah. How the severity of the situation.
Just the situation. And he did try and thug it out as much as he can. And I wasn't like on him like, oh man, walk it off or whatever like that. But when it happened, he kind of bounced back. Moment. Yeah, he did bounce back. And I think it was more so him trying to like toughen up.
Yeah.
Which I think
like
is
throughout
cool.
that week, it was still like,
this is really a problem.
Like,
but
so
he was still going to practice.
So no, so he didn't go to practice.
Oh, I was about to say, he was just sticking it out a little too much.
He didn't go to practice, but he was still like around the house. He would go to practice like in support of my youngest son type of thing.
But he wasn't actually.
But he wasn't doing nothing. But yeah, he was walking around house chores.
He said, I'm gonna do what I gotta do until I can't.
And then it was like,
did y'all explain to him though, like next time, like don't?
Yeah, like hey, like I understand.
Like don't let it go this far.
Yeah, I understand why you did it. I do, and in a sense, I also appreciate it. But at the same time, though, like
don't suffer like that.
Don't suffer like that.
Because that ain't toughness. There's a thin line between teaching toughness.
Yeah,
I can appreciate the toughness though, because I also look at it like he did it as long as he could.
Yeah.
Like okay, this ain't
on his own.
This actually
will,
hurts.
Like,
it really hurts.
But your message in your house isn't when that happened, man. Nigga, take as long as you can before we go to the house.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
go take a nap.
I think the world is like that though. Like where it's like if it happens. Well, endure until you can't endure it anymore, and then that proves your toughness and you're a man. Like,
and I think I felt bad because my oldest son, basketball practice, they was playing in this gym, and the gym had like this little cafeteria window in the gym, and on the little countertop, it was like a metal little railing thing. Playing basketball, go up for a layup. He come down, hit his knee on the railing. Oh. We rushed this nigga to the hospital.
Okay, because we're not doing this again.
So no, this was
He was
before.
before
the
that.
first one.
So that's why we felt so bad, because it's like we rushed him to the hospital.
Right, and then we
And
just
then
let
my
you
middle
limp
son,
around.
You just like
Look,
barely
you
moved.
really over here. Okay.
So it was like, wow.
You
like
said one wrong slip and your whole everything just.
So we felt real bad or whatever, but it's like at the same time, my oldest son is a little more emotional
okay.
than my middle son.
He exaggerates a little more than.
Yeah. And my middle son is just like, he's just really like a tank. Like he just.
I could take it.
Yeah, like and like even like his demeanor, you know what I mean? Like he's just really inward. Like, okay, you got to sit down and talk to him. Like, what's going on, man?
You know you bleeding, son.
Yeah.
That's
Like
why.
you
That's
just-
what prompted the question.
Like, oh,
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
oh yeah, like
it's just a little scratch.
So blood do, right?
2 days ago.
Okay.
2 days ago.
Blood supposed to bleed, right?
Oh, we're about to fall off. It's gangrene to set in because you
But see,
done cut it on a metal pole.
We joke about that, right? But that's what we end up. That's what makes it toxic.
True.
We end up creating those men who I call this emotionally awkward.
Okay.
That they end up getting a woman. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
don't
Getting
know
in a
how to
relationship
express
and don't know how to express themselves because they not because they don't know how to. They think that they don't have to.
Or don't
I
know how
supposed
to
to-
because they
I
grew up
supposed
in a
to
house
say
where
that
they
too.
weren't allowed to.
Or-
I'm supposed to suppress this, and you're not allowed to know how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna go off the edge here because this what really happens. I just go kill myself when life get me. When they beat me up, niggas be killing
That's because
themselves,
they
bro.
have
no outlet, no.
Or drink.
what is
they,
it?
they,
process?
they drink themselves out
Which
of
is
their
killing myself
problems.
essentially.
Yeah. Or go mess with girls.
What is
sleep
it?
with women.
Conflict resolution.
True.
Yeah,
A lot of men and women,
Yeah.
they lack conflict resolution.
we're gonna let
So,
y'all breathe today, though.
The first,
Well,
I'm just saying, but
I'm gonna put the sheet over her head just for a second. Yeah, let's test your lungs.
Step into that, sis. What were you saying?
no, I was just saying, like,
I think the also problem is a lot of men don't have space in relationships to
I
be.
believe-
or
I believe that wholeheartedly.
But
once
it's Women's
again,
Month, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
No. And like I
But
said,
because of the
I feel like
expectation,
men should have a safe space, but some may at one point had a safe space and then it got tainted. So now nobody can ever. He'll never open up, or
Yeah.
it'll take him longer.
Because I've experienced this.
Yeah.
Maybe not you. I've experienced women saying like, "Oh, you the man. You supposed to take that with a grain of salt, nigga. Like you're a man.
Yeah,
like
no, some things,
shorty. Like
some things, men or women, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to face or
True.
suck up just because it's.
Well,
You can
wait
suck
a
up what you
minute.
wanna suck up
For the
on.
men's side,
I mean, men have a lot to suck on too. It ain't
put it-
like
whoa.
it ain't like a woman's anatomy is just
unsuckable.
one way.
I agree.
Wow, this will left.
I'm just saying.
Ladies, remember this.
Put it
though.
on your lip. You better suck it.
Remember this, ladies. When y'all break up, you
And she can say the same thing.
you
She put
can't
it on
unsuck
your
it.
lip. What you gonna
can't
do?
unsuck it. You can't unsuck it.
Okay.
No, I just feel as if though that is true though that a lot of women don't give the space because there's an expectation because of you're a man, you're a male.
How
Yeah,
they
right.
were,
And it's
how
like-
they deem the
Yeah.
image of a man supposed to be. So
True.
it's like,
But I also think that it starts from these daddies, man.
yeah,
They implement these. It's okay raising a tough boy, a tough young man. And when I think of tough, this is the best analogy I have. That he rolled his ankle, he can still play. He just hurting like hell.
Yeah.
He gonna tape it up. He know
Keep it
after this
moving.
game, man, I gotta.
I got
Damn,
to nurse
I
it
gotta
back
nurse
to
this.
yeah.
But I'm finna finish this game though.
Yeah.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Versus, I know that I can't keep playing on this. This is
and
gonna
I'm
kill my
willing
career,
to kill,
bro.
yeah. But I'm
willing to do it to prove that I can do it.
Yeah,
Only,
that's ignorance.
yeah.
I think KD had a moment, and this may or may not be relevant. I think he had a moment of pride. That nigga had no. He should have been chill before he tore his Achilles.
Oh, you talking about in that playoff?
Yeah, he kept playing. He went back out and played.
True.
And nigga, 2 plays later.
Yeah,
he
now
joined
you hurt.
But you did it
real.
to prove, in my opinion, to prove the naysayers. No, nigga, I'm
do
finna play.
this.
Yeah, like you could have avoided this, even if it's the inevitable for it to happen. It could have happened a year later.
Yeah.
Didn't have to happen
But
in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of dads. I'll say this. I think sometimes it happens because fathers live their dreams through their boys. And because of that, I watched a kid I used to box with, man, and I won't say his name. I think his brother killed his career. Because his brother went to a certain level, and for whatever reason didn't go to the next level. But he beat his brother up, bro. And he was like, nigga, you're taking the fun and the joy out of this for me because you're putting all of these things on me that I don't want for myself.
Yeah.
You're creating a toughness that, and that's a reality too. And I know I'm kind of bouncing, but I'm just, it's a lot to say, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a reality too. I ain't built like you.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not built like you.
And I think that's how a lot of men become emotionally unavailable in a relationship because they had a father who was emotionally unavailable or a mother.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, we shoot.
This
what?
how we do.
Oh, this wrong? Something wrong with you? Oh, okay, you'll get over it. Or something wrong with me? Yeah, I'll figure it out. But it's like, sir, you on the verge of dying and you just not gonna say nothing?
I think what you were just saying though, both of y'all actually was pretty good. But what you were just saying about like, just like that, living up to that expectation. That's very true, bro. Like it really is. Yeah. Like when I think a lot of people, and we talked about it last week too, where it's like, it's certain situations where it's like, this is the only way I can bond with you. So I'm doing this.
Best way I know.
So we can bond. It ain't like I really want to do this. It's just like, this is the only time I can really get some sense of life out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where it's like any other, my day to day is you don't really care about, or like when we in the gym, even with the brother situation where it's like the youngest brother probably was like, this is the only way I can really be with my big brother. Yeah. So if I'm gonna box and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to be with my big brother, I am. Yeah, but I don't want to do. I just want to be with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of people got to look at it from that aspect too. Like this can be just that bonding moment, and you don't want to mess that up.
But because you don't open up and speak on it, you can potentially end up doing more harm than good because you think this is a bonding moment when all the while I really don't even want to be here for real. But because of how hype
feel like you
are,
shouldn't speak on it though.
But to the defense of the parent, I don't think that he or she may. I'm speaking. He's talking about men, so I'm saying fathers. Yeah. To the defense of the father, I don't think that he may know. It's just, again, this is just the gateway of how I'm kicking it with my son.
Gateway?
Yeah, the gateway. Okay. Not the gateway.
That's what it does.
The TE wasn't on the internet.
The doorway. Oh, God bless you. The avenue. The entrance. Yeah, the avenue. You know what I'm saying? The beginning point of where a father just like, I take how I can get it. Mm-hmm. Whereas I had a unique situation where my dad, when we aren't the best or the greatest relationship we don't have, but when I started boxing, it was a way for us to develop relationship, but he kind of took a back seat. I shared this before. I was able to go to boxing matches at 16 years old, bro, and be in the ring like, he ain't fucking with me, daddy. And my dad was just like, this is his world, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm here to support this. I'm a fan. Oh, and I'm not saying you got a parent like this, but I respected it. Oh, but when the last bell ring,
nah, I'm on you.
We snap back into father and son.
Watch your mouth.
However, I'm in your world. Yeah. And I'm not making it my world. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the jab. What's the hook?
Right.
And why do you do this when you do this? Like, Why do you tell
Right,
me?
educate me on it.
Yeah.
Just so I'm familiar, but I'm not gonna take over.
I'm in your world. I don't gotta try to come into practice and training and try to coach you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that because there are some dads who have the ability to pull the best out of their son.
Mm-hmm.
True.
To have the ability to be like, hard words can be soft words from a father. We can say something real aggressive, but it
Or
can,
the other way around. Soft words can be hard words for a father.
it can too. Because it could be a soft word of disappointment that'll break him.
Yeah.
However, it can be you yelling and saying it aggressively
But your
that
son
make him
know
be
that it's
like,
only
yeah,
motivation.
nigga, I ain't finna let my daddy down. Like, I'm
okay,
finna bust your ass
okay.
now, bro, because my daddy told me. He looked at me and said, we don't take no shit, son.
We don't-
okay. Yeah, I got you.
I'm about to put this
Get
helmet back
to it.
on.
Get
Yeah,
to
nigga, I'm finna next play. Give me the ball.
Yeah,
I'm
get
running
to
you
it.
over,
Power up on
bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, like so.
Like, you ain't no punk.
Yeah, yeah. I know we don't do that,
You ain't
son.
gonna
Like,
let him-
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think it should be a balance of dad living in the son's world while also introducing his world. I'm gonna show you a level of toughness that I had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna create and build. I wasn't gonna talk about this. LeBron James, right? I respect LeBron.
Pace yourself.
I respect LeBron James as a man. I'm not a fan of LeBron James. Not because I dislike him. I just was a Kobe guy.
Okay.
But I'm a fan of the father of LeBron. Right? I think that he paved the way for his son. He cut some lines for his son. I'm not against that. I also think there's a sense of like he's coddling him to like with the Stephen A thing.
Yeah.
Your son is a professional basketball
like
player.
Outside of this now,
He's a technically a legal man. He
get the same criticism
he
as
can be
everybody
criticized.
else.
He can be talked about. You gotta let him live a little bit. Now you gotta take your hand off him a little bit and be like,
This is what you signed up for, so
now,
welcome to...
I feel like there should be a talk. This is just my opinion. Hey, son, man, go bust ass, bro, and show them the opposite of what they saying, bro.
Yeah.
Not, hey, man, you don't talk about my son. And, well, nigga, tell him go play something else. Because the narrative has been painted that you didn't force him to play basketball. This is his decision. Let him live in it then.
Yeah.
And I bring that up because I think that as fathers, we can do that sometimes. We can put our sons in a position to where they necessarily didn't want to be there, or they didn't want to cut the line as fast, but then when they get there, now we got to protect them because we ain't kind of pushed them along the way and be like, hey, man, go do it yourself this time. Kind of like my son. Daddy, can you help me open the water? You try it first. I'll let you open the bottle of water first. You try it, nigga. Try it with the opposite hand. Okay, try it with that hand now. Now I'll help you. Go fend for yourself first, man. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole the father thing.
I hear you. I think my only pushback would be Stephen A. didn't say nothing about Bronny.
He didn't.
He said something about LeBron.
He did.
So,
But it was in defense of Bronny, though. He said something about LeBron
talking about him
regarding
as a
Bronny,
father.
right?
He was talking about the same thing I'm talking about. Like, Brian, you kind of baby him, dog.
So, right,
like
you
you
talking about,
put him in this position.
So, okay, so now I'm saying like this. Look at it from LeBron's aspect. I've sacrificed my family to be great.
Okay.
I've been in this league. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. This is my time with my son. Mm-hmm. And now you're questioning me as a father. He may already feel some type of way about being a father because he wasn't there. 20 plus years.
I don't think it got that deep. I think it was
Why
just
not?
the fact.
If
I
you
think
are-
it, I
if
think
you-
it was a build
if
up,
I'm-
and Stephen A. was that person who received that moment.
I
Because
think it was all of those things. I
they're
think
not
it
the
was
first.
okay. You're the top of
Yeah,
the
I
top of the
looked at that
food
too,
chain.
though.
Yeah,
You're
like,
the top of the food chain, and I'm going to address the head so everybody else can fall in line.
Everybody picked
I
up
But
the
he
give you
easiest guy
that.
in
didn't
the room,
say,
too, though.
yeah.
No. It ain't the easiest guy. You the big dog. You just got $100 million.
He did.
So what I'm saying is, you have to look at it from the aspect of you. When I'm not talking about Bronny as a player, you spoke about me as a parent.
But he only spoke
And
about
this
you
is
as a
something that-
parent for your son on a
Right?
professional basketball
Don't
team.
speak about me as a parent. What nigga, bro? I got my son to the league.
I paved the way. I did something great, nigga.
But that doesn't.
I got my son
But
to
that
the
don't
league.
mean that you're now off limits because you did that or anything regarding you or your son.
So
I also
anything
get the
about my
personal
parent,
level.
like you can't question about my parenting.
I get.
I made my
If your
child a
parenting is put
millionaire.
up- but if your parenting is put on display,
I made
for
my
the
child a
world to
millionaire.
see,
No, I
you
can't
have
And he did
therefore-
nothing. He did nothing wrong.
But
Yeah,
what
I
did
don't-
he say so bad that made you feel like you had to confront this
he
man
challenges-
while you
I'm
not-
challenging me as
at your own
as a
basketball
parent.
game?
challenging
No,
me as a parent.
As a parent.
And this may be something that I'm already
What was the
sensitive
exact
about.
I'm already
because
struggling with as a
But
parent.
how is
haven't-
that? But how is that my problem?
haven't-
Because you sensitive about it, and I
Just
just so
because-
happened to mention it.
Right,
I'm
so
not the only one that's
it
ever
becomes
mentioned
your
it.
problem because you opened up your mouth.
But if everybody's opening up their
Because
mouth,
you-
why am
Nobody's
I the one
opening up
picked
their
on?
mouth about my fathering. Y'all talking about the 55th pick.
So
I can't do nothing about the 55th
What
pick.
was the
So
fathering
that's what he
part
is.
So here,
that-
so
He
here's where
questioned his father and saying, like, you shouldn't have got him. You shouldn't have got him this
Take your
job.
time.
You've moved too fast. He ain't ready. Like, that ain't got nothing
So
to
what
do.
about
So
that
talk
was
about his
bad?
game.
So
Talk
I
about
under-
his game.
I understand.
Talk about him not scoring.
I understand
but
that,
nigga,
right?
don't say nothing about me being a father,
so I-
especially when it's already a sensitive area.
I understand that, right?
Who
But
knows
listen,
that?
I understand that, right?
As a father, I'm telling you.
That's
He ain't
cool.
exempt.
But
telling
however,
you.
however,
As a nigga that works 16
here's
hours.
where I disagree, though. Here's what I disagree, though. I understand. I understand. Hey, man,
I'm not a father. Oh, you can.
I won't go there. I understand.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's kind of like I hate when the Saints. You know, now you want to question my salvation because I did something you disagree with, nigga. I'm still saved. I just did something you disagree with. I was gonna say that, but I understand. Hey, man, I'm a father. You know, don't come for my fatherhood, nigga. You don't know me as daddy. Like this, I take pride in this. However, I think also, unfortunately, your fatherhood comes with the game of basketball because y'all are working together. So I have to question one and the other because I also feel like it's kind of what I said in the beginning. Nigga, you got him here.
But what makes
So you got to take every criticism that comes with it because also I feel like
I don't have to take criticism.
He should have sat back another year.
Father.
But
Man,
what? But
as
what?
a
if-
father,
but
you feel. As a father,
father,
you
don't
put him in harm's way.
I'm saying,
You
but
didn't.
as a father, don't
What
you think
rookie
that
besides
sometimes-
LeBron came out the best?
But I'm saying,
He could. He
what-
didn't have to go that route that soon, though, D.
If that's what he wanted to do.
So
But I
now
have
you
a
got to take the
question.
criticism because now a father made that decision, not a basketball player. So I gotta criticize the father because
I
the father
made it-
said, "Hey
I-
man, I want you to come play in the league with me. We gonna whatever line we got to cut, we gonna do it. I want you here." So now
I don't think it. I don't. LeBron is on record saying his ultimate goal is getting to the league.
but he never said the time.
I mean,
frame,
of
though.
course,
I'm not negating.
So
that.
if you would never said a time frame, why does now matter?
So my thing
I
has
think you
nothing
just
to
put
do
it-
What's
with
the
time.
difference between now and 5 years?
My question?
If I said I want to do it,
do it. I personally think Bronny would had a better a quieter. Let's say that word. A quieter career.
the fact that
after
he's
his
LeBron
dad-
James'
after his-
son.
but after his dad retired.
What's more quiet than
I have a-
55?
I have a question.
After he
Who's
retired,
50?
though.
I have
But
a
they
que- I have a
expect him to be
Who's the
number one.
50th pick?
But they
Hey.
expect me number one.
Who's the 50th
Hey,
pick?
I have a question outside of
Nobody,
basketball.
can't even tell you about who's the 10th.
After
Okay,
23, we don't care.
So,
for sure. For sure.
as
So
a
that's what I'm
parent,
saying.
as a parent, don't you sometimes feel like you might have not made the best decision for your child in any given situation at some point?
Absolutely.
And someone may have pointed it out to you or may not have, or you feel the same way. Somebody made a decision for their child and you be like, and you feel like, I wouldn't have did that if that was my kid. It's the same thing. He had an opinion. He felt like he might have put his son in the league too early. That's his personal opinion. Why am I being attacked? Because I'm not saying you're a bad father because you did that. It just wasn't in my opinion, the best decision that you could have done for your son, especially given your title. I think you could have got him in the league if you even would have retired.
That's
you
all
didn't
I was
have to
saying.
stay in the game to get your son there.
That's all I was saying.
Your name alone would have opened doors for him, whether you were still in the league or not. But me having an opinion of saying, I feel like he came in too early or he wasn't ready.
I said again.
Does Jordan have a big name?
His son just so happened to suck.
Yes. But his son
is that the same thing they're saying about LeBron James?
But they're not saying
Jordan's son is being locked up for
drugs
and everything else.
Like Bronny suck. Okay, I don't think I heard a nigga say Bronny.
What about Dwayne Wade? Does he have a name in the league?
And his son Cole.
He does. And one of his sons is now a daughter. So and he gets criticized about that. But is he exempt?
Understandable.
But his son
what I'm
Cole,
saying is the one that plays basketball.
He Cole.
This is just because he is a fan of LeBron, so he is going to ride.
What I'm saying is the one
that
plays basketball.
No pause.
He's good. They played on the same team.
That's fine.
Right. So
that doesn't mean you're exempt from criticism.
No. What I'm saying is, hey, if I have an opportunity to get my son in the league,
yes,
and do something that's never been done before.
But there's things called premature.
So let me.
That's why it's the G League.
So let me bring it back.
He's the 55th pick.
So let me bring it back full circle.
It's not about the number.
Nobody talks about the 55th pick.
It's not
nobody.
It's not about the number.
It
is. No,
so
it's not.
For a full circle moment, right? Here's the full circle.
We got our point guard right now, Cade Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
He was drafted number 1. First pick.
Okay.
He's just now getting, how long he been in the league? 3 or 4 years now?
3 or 4 years.
He's getting most improved player. Most improved, and you number 1 overall?
Okay. Where are we going with this stuff?
Right. So he had time to grow.
But who?
So here's the full circle moment.
Nobody said nothing about Cade Cunningham.
But that's my point, though.
But you're the number 1 pick. But living up to the expectation,
and it's just not broadcasted the way it is because it's LeBron.
Basketball.
No,
so nobody has ever mentioned it.
That's my point, though. That
Kobe Bryant, when he started as a rookie,
he was airballing
horrible.
He was airballing
but now the nigga died. We say he the GOAT.
People said that beforehand.
No,
before he died.
So when I
wasn't a Kobe fan when he was playing basketball. I never hated him, but I wasn't a fan.
Kobe always been my Mike,
bro.
Mike won his first championship when I was born. I don't know nothing about Michael Jordan. Why would I know anything about Michael Jordan? He won his first chip when I was born. So if niggas argue, I'd be like, that's nice. I was born that year.
Yeah. No, so and I get it. I don't understand.
My full circle moment, though, is what I'm saying is that I'm not negating the fact that he's a 55th overall pick, that he's LeBron's son, that you're a great father, you paved the way for your son. What I'm saying is that I think it goes hand in hand as a father. I think that we can push our kids to certain limits too soon, and not that we expect something out of them. We put them in harm's way of people expecting something out of them strictly because they're associated with me. So I don't know that Bronny would have been different after Bron retired. I don't know that it wouldn't have went the same way. However, in my opinion, I do think that, hey man, let your son come off of a life-threatening injury. Let him do another year in college. Let him play. Let him continue to pave his own way and make a name for himself. Not carve out his name under your name
for himself.
Why wouldn't he?
He got to carve out his name.
Shaq kids making names for themselves.
He's never going to be allowed to make a name for himself, as we see now, simply because of who his dad is.
Which means
because of that,
he's never going to be exempt from criticism.
So if that's the case, he should never play basketball.
No, all I said was he's not exempt from criticism.
I don't care what the nigga do. He LeBron's son. He gonna expect to be the best chess player.
That's all I'm saying. There's never going to be grace given.
But if you know that
wasn't
as a father,
I don't think that.
Don't put him in the fire too soon, though. Grooming. Groom him up a little bit.
I've been grooming him, and he's the 55th. We didn't even know it was a 55th pick to LeBron, to Bronny.
Hey man, you know how many niggas? You know how many niggas in the G League that's been playing in the G League and still don't have a 2-way contract? Bronny has a guaranteed contract.
He also went and scored 30 points.
He has a guaranteed contract. He plays both ways.
Okay.
And there are niggas that been in the G League, nigga, that's averaging 26 points, bro. 15 points, 8 boards, 7 assists, nigga, 26 points, 5 boards. Nigga ain't never got a 10-day contract.
So they
never got a like.
So is it because Bronny got to the league now? Because why didn't it happen last year?
I'm not gonna believe that, bro. He for sure got that because he Bronny James.
No. I'm saying if this great G League player that you're speaking of, he only became great this year with Bronny, or was he great last year?
It's niggas that's been doing that for a minute, bro.
So that has nothing to do with him.
What I'm saying is though, he still put him in a position to be a target. It's because privilege makes you a target, baby. Bro. It makes you a target,
If his daddy was not LeBron James and he went to the G League, he would be like the same people
and
that
he only got $4.8 million guaranteed though.
So that means every time we hear these niggas on social media, we need to stop. We need to start protesting. Stop talking about generational wealth.
No, that's different.
Stop talking about it.
It's different, bro.
Huh?
It's different, bro.
What's the difference?
Listen, man. If
something that I've done, hard work, sweat equity, blood, sweat, and tears that I put in, that I'm gonna give to my children.
I'm finna show you the difference. There are people that have wealth that can last for generations, but they say this: you got to show and prove by a certain age before I even give you this. But when you do show and prove, this is yours. There are some that say, hey, no matter what you do or don't do, this is just yours. Those are the ones that just privileged, and niggas feel like, well, you ain't really earned that, which is probably why they mishandle it most of the times. And they drop the ball because they ain't have to work for shit. Not associating that with Bronny, just this scenario.
Yeah.
So I feel as if that's the difference, bro. You can have generational wealth, and you can pave the way for your kids, and still show them a way, or you can strictly pave the way for your kids, and just give it to them. I disagree with that part. I feel as if though I feel like Brian did both. I feel like he paved the way by saying, just follow my footsteps. Follow my regimen, bro.
I don't even think he did that. I'll
get you there. However, the privilege was, we're not going to go through that process. We're going straight to this line over here, man. We're going to do this. We're going to give you $4.8 million guaranteed. No, you don't have to ever.
If that was the case,
you don't have to ever
55th.
You never have to feel like what it. The pick is what it is, bro. He could have went. He could have went 103rd.
There's no difference between the 55th and the first.
Not with him, no. Because he got 55th pick, nigga, and still getting number 3 overall privileges. He got a guaranteed contract of playing both ways. The nigga came in originally and said, we playing all away G League games, no home games. What? There are niggas that's been in the league, bro, in the G League for years, bro, if never got a 10-day contract.
So
never stepped foot. That's a privilege, D. That's a privilege.
How is that So you're saying this was your year?
He can suck and he's
this
still
was your year
placed.
It just so happened that I can't. So you've been playing 10 years.
There was niggas doing that shit before.
They promised you a year 10 you was gonna get it.
Man,
obviously you wasn't adding up to whatever. And yes, nigga, my daddy is who he is.
So
and he got me a privilege.
So privilege.
So if you got more, that means you skip stuff.
Bro. That creates a target.
Why is that a problem?
Because it creates a target. On your
the nigga was making more money in college. If we talking about the money,
well then he would have stayed.
I'm never arguing about. My whole argument.
He already knew
he wanted to get to the league.
My whole argument is,
and he knew his daddy had the pull to get him there.
I think that as a father, you can be so aggressive and assertive in making sure that your son does something that you did or did not do, or that you did and you excelled at, that you can put a target on his back too soon. Not even knowing which is why I argued with you last week so tough. You think it's the best for him. He may feel as if though, no, Dad, this is the best for me. I need a 4-year chance at this though, not a 1 year. Or the nigga may feel like, nah, this best for you, Dad. I kind of wanted to go swim. Or nigga, I really feel like Bronny.
Yeah, and that's
I
just
feel like Bronny would have been great with 2 years in college. Because that first year was rocky.
Yeah,
the boy can play. The second year, I feel like he would have been running them niggas in college. He'd have took over. Then I just felt as if though, whether he went that route or not, there are some things he should have earned, and it just would have been like, I can appreciate it more because he earned it. Not because
everybody gonna look at it that way.
The easy reality, bro.
I think you earned your spot on the G League when you was 55th pick. You earned it.
No, he didn't.
You earned your spot on the G League.
It's some niggas, bro, that they get cut and never touch the G League. You made it. You got picked 55th by San Antonio. You get cut by San Antonio, nigga, and you still don't make it to the G League.
So now we talking about that's something totally different in politics.
Well, yeah.
Because we talking about
politics. Is my name is LeBron James.
What about Carmelo? Because we also
get no more politics.
We also got Carmelo.
No more politics than that.
No, I'm just
political.
saying.
I know. I'm being funny.
Tickle.
How much money are you bringing to this organization,
man?
You being Joe Blow and him being Bronny James. How much revenue, how much money are you gonna bring to this organization?
Games ain't sold out every week, bro.
Huh?
His game's not sold out every
His jerseys.
But in G League, his game's not sold out, bro.
Jerseys.
Which jersey? The Los Angeles Lakers jersey?
Yeah, the one
the G League jersey?
That's gonna pay for every G League salary. $50 million.
He's not bringing that much revenue.
We can buy another G League. Right. From this one nigga name.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
But he's still no one is exempt.
But that's
so that means
next year. I don't want to make this about LeBron.
Next year, let's talk about every 55th pick.
That's fine.
That's all I'm saying.
But
talk about every 55th pick.
I think so. I don't want to make it about Bronny and Bronny James.
Yeah. We can move on.
James. However, we can't talk about every 55th pick.
Why not?
Because every 55th pick doesn't have the number one overall pick daddy, bro.
Oh, so is this about the game or is this about clout?
Nigga, clout?
Yeah. I know this name is going to sell. I know this name is going to bring in money.
You think that,
just like his daddy name has fed thousands of families.
But that happens in anywhere. That's the CEOs of unknown companies. They off rip because this is your son. We gonna bring him in because you own this mug, and so you say, all right, this is what he got to work for us. Then we ain't got no choice but to work with him because your name is your name.
It's a respect game, bro. It's a.
But nobody's gonna.
It's to the point of the topic that. As a dad, as a father, man, I want to install these things in you, and that also includes installing work ethic. Because at the end of the day, it boils down to, well, what's your resume like, bro?
Yeah, but also preparing them.
You can't. I'm not saying that Bronny. I think the nigga can play. He better than me for sure. He can ball. I'm 1,000% sure there's at least 2 or 3 niggas in the G League that colder than him right now.
But they're not gonna get recognized.
But they're not gonna get that same recognition, bro. Because they're not associated.
It's niggas at Joe D that's better than niggas in the league too.
It is, and all it take is for a nigga. It take one nigga to tap you and be like, "Hey man, you come on, bro."
Okay, so be around the niggas you can get tapped
or have a daddy at this LeBron that nigga that can do it to
you. You better be careful getting tapped by.
Unhand me, nigga.
I'm just saying. It's like
that's how Diddy is situation.
We make all this.
Folks. I got a raw thought,
but man. Go ahead. We can go ahead. We can move on. We can move on.
I got a raw thought, man. It's kind of in the same lane because I be hearing. I hate the word tradition. And traditional, it irks my nerve.
Okay. Traditional, safe place.
Okay.
Got it. Check it out.
Bronny.
S words.
And narcissistic.
Oh yeah.
No. But don't confuse exception for tradition. What has been the exception and or what you got accustomed to isn't traditional. It's just where your comfort has taken residence.
Okay. I like that.
Because most times people associate what they've allowed, what they've accepted, or what's been going on for so long. It's always that one nurse. I've been doing this for 40 years. Well,
and you might have been doing it wrong.
Doing it wrong for 40 years,
for
sweetie.
39
It doesn't make
of
it traditional. It just makes it the exception. Nobody ever challenged you because you got it done faster.
Or corrected you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was done faster, not necessarily effectively.
Yeah.
Just done faster. It eliminated the process.
Just enough not to cause problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I associate that with the topic because I think that in parenting as fathers, we take tradition or the exception and we implement that in our boys, man. And before you know it, he talking to his lady like he crazy because nobody ever challenged daddy how to talk to a woman.
Yeah.
He not opening up in school about his emotions and being bullied or he lashing out and beating people up. Because daddy never talked about his emotions and his problems. This shit dangerous. It is toxic masculinity, bro, has no room in my household. Like, I'm raising men. We're going to learn how to talk to people. We're going to learn how to tap into our emotions. We're going to because I have a 12-year-old who has a deceased mother who I have to tell him. Because I used to tell him, like, man, unfortunately, son, life goes on. You can't go to math class, man, and be like, well, I miss my mama, so fuck algebra. It's not how that works, bro.
Yeah.
However, what you can do is say, hey, I'm having a shitty day today, bro.
Yeah.
I miss my bird. I really don't like this algebra class anyways. I don't feel like being bothered today. That's why I'm acting how I'm acting.
In a way.
Granted,
using excuses.
It's not, it doesn't say or it doesn't justify the behavior. It gives explanation to it.
Yeah.
So when I get a call home now, I get to say, hey, Mr. McNair, or Mr. Voice One, your son's acting out, but he said he's kind of feeling this way.
Yeah.
As opposed to me coming up there now, nigga, would you?
Yeah.
Well, Dad,
like what's the problem?
Yeah, man.
It's a difference between a excuse and a reason.
Yeah,
like, there's a reason why you're doing this.
Yeah.
It's just not an excuse.
And my reason doesn't allow me always to skip over the consequence.
Yeah,
it's not always justified.
It's always I just know what's up now.
Yeah,
and when my son is able to communicate that sometimes, because he has done it, it makes for a better day.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know how I feel to lose OG, bro. I'm going to give you your moment. What you need from me? Cool, I'm going to give you your moment. I'll be back. But when I come back here, I'm tickling you. So go on get that shit out. Because when I come back, I'm on all silly shit. Like, it's finna be up from here. So go on and do your thing, man.
Yep.
So, yeah, I just...
See, that's moments of creating a safe space.
Yeah.
I can say safe space. He don't like the word. I'm okay with safe space.
Say that word.
Don't say that word.
Say it again.
Say it one more time. But it is. It's opening.
It was just
up,
misused.
You know, or it's just like you. You allow them to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Without their vulnerability being used as a weapon.
Yeah. Or because that's what it end up being. Well, I ain't go to class. Like, oh, nigga, nah, I'm on your head now, bro. You on some bullshit now, bro.
Yeah.
All right, nigga, that ain't. Life go on.
Yeah.
But so, and I had to, and I still have to, but I had to find balance of, that's a little too harsh, B. To tell a kid, life go on.
Yeah.
It's harsh, bro.
It's a harsh reality.
You got to give context to
That's
it.
that hard, would you say, hard words, but soft love behind it.
Yeah. But I
mean,
I had to find that out though. Like, hey man, what I'm saying is,
because in the real world, they ain't gonna care.
You can't go to work and be like, because I miss my mama, I ain't doing shit today. I'm coming to clock. That ain't how that works.
Right,
life moves on. It continues to go. You got to learn how to navigate. In those feelings and still be productive in life and be.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, your job and your goal as a father is to prepare him to be a man.
Yeah.
Right. It. And unfortunately, regardless of what you do in your household, somebody else in their household ain't doing the same thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as I'm giving you a safe haven, somewhere safe to be.
A safe situation.
Yeah, you
Environment.
good here.
A place where
You
place
got-
where all the
you
doors
got-
are locked.
Yeah, you on
Right.
glue.
Tag, ain't nobody tag you here.
Yeah, so when you here, you good. However,
go
when you
out.
go out into the real world, life goes on. So,
Yep, it does.
and my mama died too, nigga.
Yeah.
What now? What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you have people that's not gonna care.
Yeah.
And that also will come with a certain
time.
age. Like,
Every time.
you know, like his mom passed when he was young.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really know what type of memory he actually does have because he's so young. Because you think about around the same time. You 4 years old. What do you really remember
Can tell you nothing about my
at
mama.
3 and 4? You know,
But you be surprised.
I mean,
That's
no,
true.
you will, but I'm saying, but you don't know for him. For you,
Yeah.
you might be able to remember stuff that far.
Yeah,
but
Autumn-
if he could only remember,
Autumn
you know, so
taught me
much,
that.
it's like
My 4-year-old taught me that.
how to
Like,
process.
I used to call her potatoes when she was a baby because she smelled like potatoes. So I'd be like, "Oh, daddy, potatoes." And to this day, she asks me like, "Why did you used to call me this when I was a baby?" And I remember this. I'm like, "How do you remember that shit?" So I had to learn that though. Like, what if the mission? Damn, man. What if the mission was for his mom to have him and grace him with 4 years of just life? And God's mission was just,
I mean,
you're going to remember every step of the
step.
way.
Yeah.
Like, that's tough.
Yeah.
I have to look at my
But then
son
it's a
sometimes,
stop,
man.
though.
Damn, man. I have to look at my son sometimes, man, and have to just,
Yeah.
toxic masculinity has no room here. Because as voice one, I fucked up so much as a parent. I've implemented
Voice too.
some of the parenting tactics that my parents used on me onto my kids. I thought that when every time we did something wrong, we getting a whooping, and there was no lesson behind it. And then because I've seen 34 years of life go on. What the fuck does that mean to a toddler, bro? What does that mean to a nigga that lost his mama, and you are he calling your mama grandma? You got a mama.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hit home for me, man. It was just a mature moment for me to be like, man, nigga, you have some toxic masculine ways. That don't make you a man. Taking the garbage out don't make you a man, bro. Paying all the bills, nigga, does not make you a man. It's a component. A great component.
Yeah.
How you talk to your wife, how you deal with your children. I'm sorry, bro, but it kind of fucking with me. But how you talk to your children, how you respond when you're angered, how you take initiative and game planning for shit and figuring things out. On the flip side of, nigga, your wife ain't got to touch the door. Nigga, you taking the garbage out. You paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, those things make you a man, bro. So it's just
Integrity.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
It's
It's funny you
integrity.
say that.
Yeah.
I was a small story, man. I was at play rehearsal, and there was a purse. She obviously went to the restroom. There was a purse next to the coffee pot, and I was like, "Hey, whose purse is this?"
Okay, let's make this
It was like,
announcement now.
it was like, "You scared to touch the purse, nigga?" No. The moment I move this purse, $20 come up.
Yeah.
I'm
And
all
you
about
will not-
integrity,
and I will
nigga.
not be the culprit
I'm
that
gonna
y'all
wait till she
blame.
come out, nigga, until I get my coffee. It's all about integrity, man.
No, 100%.
So, toxic masculinity has no room in my household, man. It has none.
It got a little space in mine.
Covered.
You said maybe
cover this.
in the bottom cover all the way in the back.
It's needed at
Put her
times.
hands on you.
You gotta pull it out every now and again.
We gonna get this little real. Hold on, stay right here, son.
Yeah, no, man.
No,
It
I
just-
definitely agree though.
Yeah.
Having kids should grow you up. It should make you a better man.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it should.
Thank you, sir.
And it should be a mirror. It should show you, like, it's a scary thing, bro.
It is, bro.
Like, when you have those moments and it's like, it puts a mirror up to you, bro.
I don't dislike him. I dislike me.
No. I
The
dislike
me
the
and you.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's coming.
That nigga ain't the problem.
That's on
that
you.
nigga is me.
Yeah, and it's it'd be scary at times, man. And then even where you, like you said, where you see those like little traits of like your parents in yourself when you respond to your kids.
Yeah, and you like, ooh.
Yeah.
Dang,
like,
I sounded just like
gotta-
and then sometimes it's like, whoa, wait a minute, I gotta pull it in.
Yeah, I gotta reel it back.
Yep.
And my last time I whooped my son, he definitely needed it.
You say it was warranted.
Yeah, for
Y'all,
sure.
yeah. However, I understood why he did it.
Yeah.
On FaceTime with like a group of kids from his school. One of the little boys he didn't know. Little boy, I guess, pull a gun out.
Oh.
I'm coming to your house and shoot you.
Oh,
You
okay.
and your mama.
Oh, okay. Oh, this what we doing? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we had just, and it was so crazy. We had just got in the house. We was out somewhere, just got in the house. So I just put it in my room. It's like in the closet. We still like moving around, so I still wanted to just
visible
in case.
just in case.
And they not even allowed in our rooms. Like I feel like our bedroom is like
It's
sacred.
the sacred, yeah.
Yeah. Nigga, talk to me from the doorway.
You lay there if you want to.
Yeah,
Tell you what you
I'm
about
trying
to
to
do.
tell you. bro.
You fuck around and find out. What's
Bodily
this, Daddy?
fluids.
That there is your mouth.
So
That's the whole point.
nasty.
And that might be your sister or your brother. I don't know.
They didn't make it clearly.
Come back in 9 months. But we get in the house or whatever like that. I'm like washing Kayla hair in the sink. And we just oblivious to everything. So he go in there.
Take
He
it.
didn't flash the boy. So he didn't know somebody was screenshotting it. Screen recording the whole
And
situation.
of course, they get his moment and not
Next,
the other.
exactly. Next day, they have this big situation happen at school. They confiscate all the phones. Go through the phones. They was looking for a peeping Tom. One little kid was recording people in the bathroom. Yeah, so they're going through these kids' phones
And just so
trying to
happened to
find
fall
out
upon.
that they stumbled upon my son.
Brandishing a
Blicky.
weapon.
Call the police. They get them involved. So not on. I'm embarrassed.
I remember kicking him about this too.
Yeah.
I'm not even
'Cause this is not
necessarily
the
mad.
type. Yeah, because this ain't what we
I don't raise
do.
you like
And now
this,
that
yeah.
now we
Yeah.
at school, they
Yeah,
thinking
like,
that
they
we
thinking-
just we just wild
Because
out here like
I
this.
feel the
Yeah, every time.
yeah. I
The
feel
ghetto
like the judgment
Yeah.
coming off. Like, so
Eyes is just.
how did he get it?
So where do you
it's
keep
probably
it?
Where do you-
his.
and-
It's probably his. He probably bought
And
it.
where do you?
Right.
Where were you guys at?
when this happened?
Like, I mean, it's a beautiful family, bro. Like, what we?
In the moment you be like, they be like, see, I
See,
knew
you
it.
Lock them all up.
Okay. The cases on all of them.
Yeah. I'm like Paul straddling the fence. So
To be
I'm
gay or to not be
furious.
gay. To be gay or to
yeah. I'm furious,
Yeah.
but it's more so of embarrassment. Like, bro, you made me look bad. And get them home. They got like CPS.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
all
say because
this.
now they thinking y'all just living wild and y'all put your kids
They
in
like,
danger.
yeah,
Y'all
we gonna have to talk to your other kids.
make sure. Let's
Niggas
privately.
asking,
Do
is
they beat on
anybody-
you?
Yeah.
Anybody touching on you at home?
So
They go that far.
it's like crazy.
Yeah.
So we I get them home and I'm pissed. I'm nigga stripped down. I'm pissed. It's whooping time.
Okay.
And we go in the basement and he's sitting there. He like, I see like the
fear.
Yeah.
And I start crying, bro. Like, no. I couldn't whoop him.
Yeah, but you had to have that
Like,
conversation.
the fear I saw in his eyes
was enough.
Was like,
was even enough.
Yeah,
I'm
my
not
son
that
think I'm
person.
about to kill. Like, yeah,
you know what I mean?
son.
Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not that. Like this.
Yeah.
No, I ain't that person.
Yeah.
And dog, like, I broke down. So I'm talking to him the whole time, talking to him, and I'm just like, bro, your decision.
affects every.
Like, once I understood why he did it, in his mind, he like, you're saying you gonna come.
He let you know I'm ready.
Like, nigga, they ain't stop making them when they start.
Okay,
you ain't,
you got one. They didn't stop
that ain't a
making
1
them.
of 1, my boy. You know what I mean? They in
Like,
heavy,
we ready.
they in heavy rotation
You know,
around here.
you
Right?
stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. So bring it if you want to.
Yeah,
fuck around
so
and find out,
like,
nigga.
Okay.
after having the conversation with him, I understood. Like, okay, and
He felt like he had to defend.
he is protective. Like, my oldest son is very like the family gonna stay together. So I understood it, but I was like,
that decision was.
yeah, but I saw like, nigga, I saw a part of me that I didn't want to see.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way I can put it.
Because in that moment you would have
Without
went too
being
far.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I saw a part of me that I'm like, that's not me.
Yeah. And I won't.
know who
and
that
I
is.
won't
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
That ain't.
And I'm not gonna
That
allow
ain't
that
me.
to. Yeah.
I close
And,
with this, man.
Yeah.
Well, before you close, we got some decisions that.
Okay, let's
All
lighten
right.
this up.
Because we're gonna slide in a little.
It's a
Would
tough-
you
it's
rather?
been a tough
you know.
Yeah. I tried not to cry 3 times today.
You know, since it's our birthday month and everything, I figured why not bring it back for an episode or two. You
I'm with
know.
it. I'm with
so
it.
we're gonna do Would You Rather.
Okay.
We're gonna start off light. It's gonna be light for real.
Sure.
Okay. Would you rather stand barefoot on hot coals for 5 minutes or hold your hand on a hot plate for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I can stand on some clothes for 5 minutes. Yeah, I hold my hand.
Yeah, I probably stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably
So the
stand
calluses on your feet might help
Yeah.
withstand
Yeah, I
some of that
probably
heat.
Yeah, we good.
My hands are sensitive.
My hand. Yeah.
Not your hands are sensitive.
They are.
I was
Doesn't
thinking
make you a man with sensitive hands.
Sure. I'm a man with sensitive hands.
Would you rather be strung up in the air by your earlobes or your nipples?
That sound freaky. what you doing on your birthday?
Give me the,
Wait a minute.
give me the heterosexual version.
Wait a minute.
I take the earlobe. I take the earlobe.
If they somebody
The earlobe.
strung you in
Heterosexual
the air.
version. Give me the earlobe, man.
get
No.
you strung up in the air by your
Yeah,
earlobes or
Who's
your
hanging
nipples.
me up?
Doesn't matter. You're just hung up.
I'm gonna have to go ears.
Ears. Okay. Would you rather be crushed to death or burned alive?
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Crushed to death. It's
No.
quick and fast. Go and get over with me.
Not
they could-
necessarily.
nah. Oh, this is hard.
Hey, guy, I don't want you to add this on the
The list
the
of
100 of ways to die.
Yeah.
Your will be done. You know what I'm saying? 97 natural causes. That's all I'm saying. Crush me, man. Go and get over with.
I said burn, and the only reason why I say burn is because at some point you go completely numb, so you don't even feel it anymore. Crush, you're literally feeling
I've dealt with patients in the burn unit.
Every
we good.
moment.
I'm straight on. Yeah, go
like
on in.
every moment.
Yeah, because I might live.
Yeah.
And now I gotta look like a nigga that got burned to death. Burned alive.
Yeah.
Nah,
And when I get to
crush
heaven,
me.
I get my body back.
But
after
if
I
you get crushed and then you completely
my body back when I
paralyzed,
get to heaven.
and you lose limbs from it.
When I get to heaven, they ain't gonna be there. No more sickness, no more pain.
No more dying there.
You better breathe.
I got my body back. That was it.
All right, last one.
Damn, I went out like a G.
3 mil is on the line.
Oh my
Okay.
Okay.
You have to punch your mom or your grandmother at the age they are now or would have been now. In the face with all of your might wearing brass knuckles. Who are you choosing?
Wow.
Come on, give me this angle. This is my angle.
My mama or my grandmama?
Hey, Nana. How you doing, baby? You live a long and strong, graceful life. My mama wouldn't be here without you. No, my daddy wouldn't be here without you. My mama gone. Sayonara. Sayonara. See you later.
That's tough.
Nah, it ain't tough for me.
I already know who I'm.
That's tough.
I got a couple million to fix whatever going on if she make it.
That's
Penny in the event. You know what I'm saying?
Both of my mama and grandmama is like
Choose ye
beloved.
this day.
Yeah. I'm not spending this 3 either way.
So whoever gonna get it, just go.
Yeah. It gotta be worth it. My mama.
Dang. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is. Isn't
That's
it?
a tough. Yeah, I'm at the stole.
Oh, this is hypothetical, guys. Okay, nobody's
Hypothetically.
harming.
Nana getting it.
Not Nana getting it. But yeah, that's all I got. Had to bring it back one time for the one time.
I appreciate it.
Since we're talking about we're talking about heaven and going to church. Not the heavy set dude, the other one.
Not the heavy set, dude.
Not everybody's going to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a first start
Agreed.
by saying that, and I think the Bible says that when you are a believer, you're going to be judged even more as a believer
than
somebody that wasn't believing.
Nigga, you knew better.
Yeah. Case in point. Exhibit A. No, not that one. Not that one. That one is
In the
fine.
name of Jesus, we say, get the fuck out of here. In the name of Jesus. Now I want you to say it with me. Get the fuck out of here. In the name of Jesus.
Wait a minute. Did that baby say, get the fuck out of here?
Worship leader, run it back.
What?
She said, devil, get the...
In the name of Jesus, we say, get the fuck out of here. In the name of Jesus.
But then she stood on it.
Say it with me.
Get the fuck out of here.
She definitely stood.
She don't mess with the devil at all.
down.
She don't mess with the devil.
But to say that as the worship leader and then
I
tell
hate
the
'em.
congregation
I
to
hate 'em.
repeat it,
Yes.
I just want to...
She found out that morning.
right before she had to go up to praise and worship, she seen.
Hey,
She ain't playing around
Pastor.
with the devil.
I just want to be on tier 1 of being saved. I ain't got to make it no further.
I don't know if that's tier 1.
That's not even no.
I don't know what that is.
No.
That's
She
like
definitely gonna have to answer for that one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't get kicked out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because
That
that
was
was
really
definitely oh no, we don't. Now we don't operate now.
Yeah.
We don't operate in this type of.
We live in a society. Hold on, one second. And this is on topic.
Gotta warm it up.
Okay, this is on topic, right? Because we're all '90s, baby.
Nigga.
We were born around the '90s.
Yes.
We all were. And the word, I'm gonna start it off and then you finish it. Sticks and stones.
May break my bones, but
But-
words will never hurt me.
Play this.
Only one rider.
Only one rider.
Only one rider. Only one rider.
The machine.
Only one rider.
He was on the machine, and the machine was saying,
Only
one rider.
Hey, my mans. If you go,
Words hurt.
Work out of here.
Only one rider.
Only one rider. Only one rider.
he was so disappointed, as if to say like,
Nigga,
you
what,
really just
I am only one rider. Like, sir, you're
Only
equivalent to 5.
One rider.
yeah,
Words hurt.
they have
Words.
That machine
hurt.
was hurt too.
they have the ability.
Words
to.
hurt.
They
I'm
do.
trying to tell you.
They
I don't know the text, although, but God tells us that our words ought to be sweet, gentle. What is it, like a honeycomb? What is it? I gotta find that words. I found it. I went against my own rule.
Practice this before
Practice
you
this shit before you get.
before
I had
you
it in my
get in
head.
front of
shit.
folks.
But it's more of the story. It's important to be mindful and be careful what you say, man. Even if you Siri and you a computer,
Life and death lies in the power of the tongue.
has the ability to kill people or give them life. I'll end on this, man. It's March, bro, and I think we did kind of one of our first shows together, or it was the barbershop series in March. Forget the
No.
date, bro.
March 25th is when we officially.
Yeah.
Uh,
But remember the episode we talked, and
It was an
I talked about I threw my son
anniversary,
in the water.
that wasn't in March though, but yeah,
Okay.
that was the barbershop series.
Yeah.
Yes.
I threw my son in the water, man. He wanted to get in the pool, cried about going to the pool, got to the pool, he was scared. In my mind, I'm thinking, nigga, you here, get in the water, bro.
Yeah, because what we come here for.
What we here for? I threw him in the water. To this day, my son does not allow me to touch him in water. It breaks my heart.
You got to build that trust back
Because
up.
I thought that I was doing him a service.
Mm-hmm.
Why, nigga, just get in the water. Get over the fear. Man up. Now he's scared of water and daddy. Toxic masculinity has no room here in my house.
Yeah.
It worked for me. I learned how to swim. So,
I mean, it worked for
like I
my
said,
aunt
they
did
got a
that
little
stuff,
cover
but
on
we
He got a spare room in your house.
were-
covered. No, I'm talking.
But it has no room in my house, man. So, fathers, love your son.
Speak life into
Intentionally,
them, please.
100%.
Allow him to live through his dream, even if it so happened to have had been your dream.
Yeah.
Let him live in your world. Step into his world, man. I ain't saying let him cuss at the game, but let him be in his world and learn how he gets in his world, man.
Navigate.
Yeah, so I'm voice 1.
Hey, yo, I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
Easy.